Hi, my name is Aisha Yilmaz and I'm a multimedia artist specialising in textile-based workshops. I also teach arts and crafts in schools and privately. Creativity is very important in my practice because I have a lot of ideas and they need to be made up into products which I can then share with the people that I teach. So in the situation, in this pandemic that we're in, we may be shielding, not going out as much, and many of the arts and craft shops are closed. So I want you to look around the house and see what bits of fabrics, things like old curtains, tea towels, old clothing that you've got. And from that, we're going to make bunting. I've got a sample here. So I've got inspiration from Walter Crane, who's an illustrator and designer. And I particularly liked his fairies and flowers illustration. So that's why I made my bunting themed on flowers and fairies. You need minimal amount of materials. So you need thin card, you need a small sharp scissors, much easier to cut out, you need a pen or a pencil, and then you need a fabric glue with a nozzle if you've got it. If not, PVA will do. And then for the main string that goes along the top that you attach everything to, you need to decide whether you want string, some jute string, ribbon or lace, just whatever you have lying around the house. You can make it as long as you want or as short as you want. You need to make templates, one of a fairy and one or two of flowers. But when you do your fairy, make sure you include an extra loop at the top because you're going to thread ribbon through there to hang on to the main string at the top. And for your flower, you can just make a small hole through there, enough for a thin ribbon to go through. So draw all your fairies and flowers, as many as you want, depending how long you make it. And then cut them all out together. And before you start attaching everything to your main string at the top, lay it all out, and then you know exactly what's going where. Once you've done that, before you attach it to the string, you will need to neaten your edges because fabric frays. So with your glue, just around the edges, put your glue and then let it dry. Once it's completely dry, you can start attaching. So I'm going to show you this last flower. I'm just going to take it off so I can show you how I did it. I've left about 20 centimeters between each flower and fairy. I've done mine quite small for demonstration purposes, but you can make your fairies and flowers a lot bigger than mine. So what you need to do, where that hole was on your flower or your fairy, you get a small piece of ribbon, which is around 2 to 3 inches long. You just thread it through, and then to attach it, you just do 2 knots, and that will stop it moving around. Make sure all your fairies and flowers are the right way, facing the same way. I hope you've enjoyed watching this very simple workshop, and I hope that it's inspired you to go and look around the house, find unwanted fabrics that you have, and to make something new from it. And thank you for watching.